What is going on, everyone, and welcome back to more Black Desert. So today, I think the Termian Park event ended, so that means we got a lot of other stuff to do. We can go back to our normal routine of just regular stuff. But what I wanted to do today was we had some Gaia scrolls to run, and then we had our dim tree and a few other things. So before we go do that, let me just organize my storage a little bit. I did a little bit of processing. Yesterday was maintenance day, and they actually, usually I was sleeping during all of it, but apparently there's a extended maintenance and a birthday present. So I think the way they worded this is, if you joined before a certain day, like you made your account on BDO before a certain day, you get it, and then through your next anniversary, so like let's say you made your account yesterday, 1 year from now you'll get it, but they had like a cutoff dates for before, and I made mine basically on day one. So where we're gonna put our birthday cake thingy, I don't even know what this looks like. Is it a big oh, it's not even a big furnishing item. All right, it's just, can it go on a table? Oh, that's a fancy cake. Let me see. Can I zoom in? All right, I can. Get this thing. I don't really. Okay, let's put this plate on the floor. What the heck? And move this. Oh no. Maybe it needs like all the space. I want this cake on the table. Confirm. Movement. Oh. Yeah, cake on the table. Okay. Position it properly. Blue light, that means it's good. Egg. Move. 2 interior points. What is this? Let me rotate it a little bit. This is like the most decorating I'll ever do in my house. All I do is put like cooking utensils and alchemy things. Movement. Oh no, I can't. What is this anyway? Hold on. Let me see. Is it in my inventory? A plate. A big chunk of meat. Okay. Well, we got our birthday cake. Would you like to get the buff from the installment? Only one installment buff at this time. No. I know like you can use some things like this and you get an effect for it. I'm not really sure what the birthday cake does, but I don't really want to use it either, just in case it disappears after use. So we're just gonna keep our birthday cake right here along with our egg. Alrighty. And we got a fountain from the other event. Like, I don't even remember when the koi event started. That was basically when we got it. It's kind of cool, actually. But we got a birthday cake now, and that's fancy. All right, what else did we get? Extended downtime maintenance last week during 7/18. That was last week. We get 3 extra combat scrolls. I guess I'll use that on another character one day, because I'm definitely not going to use it on this one. Are those... Okay, they went into Pearl inventory. That's good. Then these are just random stuff. Okay. Alright, anyway, we're done here. We just wanted our birthday cake to put that in the house. Where is our horse, actually? By the way... Ooh. Trina Knight's first captain support kit. Oh, I think you get this from reaching level 60. I read that in the patch notes, so yeah. Containing exclusive main weapon awakening outfit. Yeah, I don't need that. I don't really know what's in it, but I also don't want to open it because it's 7 days. But I think it's like... I think I've been told it's the equivalent of almost soft cap gear. But it only lasts for a week. So... maybe I'll use it? I don't know. Maybe I'll just leave it in my inventory forever. And then a year from now I'll come back to it and be like, oh, when did I get this? I wish it told me what was in it. Trina Knight's first captain support kit. Containing event exclusive main weapon, awakening outfit, crystals, accessory, and armor. Cool. So for anyone else who's opened it, I'm sure most people are level 60 at this point. Even if you aren't and you just started like a month ago, it's not that hard to level. Alrighty, let's put on some armor first. Not that we really need it for just regular scrolls, but I'm probably gonna do stuff afterwards anyway. I should probably buy another destruction stone. Yesterday, for the first time, I saw the Vel's Heart, and I actually tried to snipe one off the market, but then I assume like literally thousands of other people are trying to do it too. The reason why this is popular is because it comes with 3 sheet AP, and that's just 3 sheet AP. That's really good. But the actual stats are the equivalent of just one of those destruction stones that are yellow. So, like, the sharp ones, so like this one. It has the exact same effect, except Devel's Heart has 3 AP on it, so straight up better. But yeah, apparently they drop now, so maybe in a year from now when people actually get them more than once a week, I'll pick mine up. Though 3 sheet AP, I'm not sure how much people would pre-order it for. At high level, it's basically the equivalent of going from Tet to Pen. So, if I had to guess, I'd say people will pre-order it for up to like 20 billion, which is a lot. So I guess that's how much people will be getting that for. If you can snipe it off the market, that is the best way to get it. 1 billion is a steal for 3 AP. Where did these bars come from, actually? Do I have this still? I don't even want it. Still don't even know how to use Nocturne properly. I might just be bad at this game. How are you supposed to use Nocturne properly? Like, I know what it does, but when I disappear, it always shoots backwards. Up to move, moving attack behind enemies back. What? Let me try it, actually. It worked that time. Doesn't always, though. Alright, maybe we can get a Gaiathel one time in our entire BDO career. Or not, just kidding. I actually got my Velia node to level 10 for some reason. So during the event, when I was fishing in Determian Park, which is gone now, and I could take out some of the nodes. My character was just straight in Determian Park. All I took it was to Olvia. Ooh, 3 CP, that's a lot. I wonder if the whale farms. Alright, so now we have 9 contribution points left over after taking all of those out. Everything is still connected. I think when we get 10, which are really, really close to 10, I'm just going to get another farm because I don't know what else to do with it. So, additional farming to your 9 mats are always good. So close. We should probably do some quests to get it. First of all, let's go sell some stuff. Alrighty, let me see. Probably won't be using these for a while. Make sure to use these before the 1st of August. I think that's when it disappears. Okay, so let me see. Pearl, do these count? Oh, they stack. What else do I have? I don't know, when does this actually end? The Termian Festival event coupon? Because I don't want to toss it, and then they haven't like drawn a winner or anything, but then this is also taking up space. So I don't know when to get rid of it. Oh yeah, we also have some Fairy Petals that we'll get to later. Okay, so let's go do our Dim Tree Scroll. It's kind of all the way out there in Calpheon area just to do one scroll, but whatever. I also wish there was more than one spot to turn into Fairy Petals for like tier 1 fairies, but that's okay. I'll get to it. So they changed the world boss schedule again, and I kind of skimmed through it, but it is like, I don't even know why do they keep changing it so frequently. Well, I guess it makes sense because not everyone can do it, but like people who actually work around those schedules and then a week later they change it again. I don't really know. I don't think anyone actually wins when they do it. They should just... I read a lot of forums, or like I was reading the BDO forum, and people are like hit or miss with the world boss schedule. I think I would say I'm more in favor of the schedule because knowing when something is spawning, but that's also because, you know, I can actually meet the time when things spawn, even though I don't really world boss much these days. But understandably, people work and can't always make the things they want to, so that's the reason why they do change it. But I do kind of wish they could have the more popular bosses spawn at, like, you know, prime time when people get off of work. So that would just be me. Obviously they can track what bosses are like most popular by, you know, the devs just played the game and went to the world bosses. They could see like how many people are actually killing it, or they could see how fast things are dying, and that's an indicator of how many people are there. So like they could just time it. For example, if for example Zarka died in about 1.5 minutes, or well, usually it doesn't, like 5 minutes, then they could be like, okay, that's fine. And then when certain bosses, like, I don't know, often sometimes don't even get killed, they're like, maybe we should tweak that and put it in a certain time zone, or like time slot when more people are playing. And like 3 in the morning is not a good time to be putting important world bosses like that only spawn every other day. Oh my god, I thought I could iframe that. Yeah, see, when I dash like that, it doesn't even work sometimes. Oh, wrong button. Give us another dim tree armor. Oh, I got a crystal. How much is that worth? 300k? 15 weight. Yikes. Where is my horse? Oh. Alright, so let's actually go do some quests in Calpheon because we're really close to our next contribution point. Then we can rent another farm and be good. Is that dude chopping trees down in the middle of nowhere? Alrighty, we are in Calpheon now. Let's just drop our horse off over here. That way we know where to find it later. Our goal is to just get 318 contribution today. Oh my god, the bar didn't even move. Let me pick this one up before we start, so you just get 2 in 1. I love the Calpheon music. It's so great. I kind of wish they had like a jukebox for your house. I'd probably actually buy one. Also, there's an NPC over here that you could buy stuff, and it's pretty good for cooking. Don't buy the meals though, it's not worth it. But these things you could buy for just a little bit over market price, but usually these milk teas are usually sold out, so if you want to spend like 8k extra. Oh, they're not sold out now. I think everyone's gone back after the Termian Park event. Everyone's going back to, you know, whatever life skill they actually enjoyed doing instead of fishing. So these will sell out pretty quickly, but if there's none on the market, now you know, you can buy them there. And most of them is buy if you are looking into high-end cooking in the end game. Some of these things are pretty important time savers. Also, they added the Imperial Auction House a few months ago, and they haven't used it in a long time. I think the last thing they had was one of those tier 9 horses, and I think someone bought it for like 15 billion. Maybe more. But it's like they added a new NPC, a new thing, but they don't even update it weekly. So it's kind of just there. Oh my god, we're so close. I think this quest might push us up to 318. Yeah, we did it. Alright, well, there's more quests, but I just can't be bothered. They give so little XP that, or contribution, that I don't really care too much. Alright, let's get out of here. And let's go... Let's go back to Heidel, because we gotta go turn in all those fairy petals, and we're gonna go get a new farm. Eventually, I do want to have 10 farms, but I also don't even check it, so I think it'd probably be better to just, like, put it into a node somewhere and get passive money. But I do want to make a lot of tier 9 horse attempts, so that's also the big thing to breed. Wait a second, some dude got a lay-in from a fine accessory box 2. When does that happen? I think the last time the fine accessory box 2 happened was like 6 months ago. I guess they're returning or something. It's weird. But yeah, anyway, in terms of attendance rewards, today we get our fine accessory box 1. And I'm pretty sure I'm going to get a Crescent Guardian ring. Everything that you get will probably sell instantly. Crescents, people still have a lot of... Yeah, there's still... Oh, there were a lot of duo Crescents, but now that the event over, it just kind of ended, so... Crescents will go down in price. That's what most people are going to get. But that's an easy 50 mil. I'll take it. And whatever I get, most likely just going to be sold into more money. And that's going into my next upgrade. Yesterday I tried to snipe Vel's Heart, I mentioned that, but I think my next upgrade is basically whatever I can get first, either a Tri-Tungrad or a Tri-Ogre, and I need to get rid of this red core earring. I'm not going to sell it, just in case accuracy ever does come back one day. I'm just going to keep it in the storage forever. But, yeah, there's a new event that started from fishing, I believe, and basically you fish up this event item, you turn in 5 of those items, and then you get a golden sealed box. So that's pretty cool. The bad thing is when I'm actually playing this game, I'm not fishing, so it might be just overnight. Alright, so first of all, let's recover our horse. And then let's go get another farm from the dude, so we don't have just wasted contribution points. So if you don't know how to get started with farming, you talk to this dude, you rent a strong fence. And then you can see if you click this where your rented items are. And we'll place our fence, hopefully not in some dumb spot, but I don't even think Heidel is the greatest spot to even farm, but like the fact that I forget about it so many times. I would put it there, but a tree is right there. So let me see. Oh my god, I can't even see. There's a tree right there. Does this work? Okay, so this seems like a not terrible spot. I can't see. It's not even. Okay, so now that we got another one, let me see. Okay, so we have 6 of them. We got 2 of these we can harvest. What I really go for these days is mostly just breeding it for materials. Make sure you have things growing at all times or as much as possible. That one's done. That one's still growing. We're good. Well, I guess we only have so many things here, so I guess we'll use those. Alright, so you can also check how everything is doing, like the percent. Once they're over 100, that's good. Oh, we got one over 100 somewhere. Where is it? There it is. I hope it gives me at least 2. Oh, that's a lot of materials. I'll take it. Worth it. Alrighty, so next we can go turn into fairy petals, but let's dump these off into storage. Did I go over 20 for any of them? 20. So when you get 20 of any of these 5, you can combine 2 of them. So 40 total materials, do simple cooking, and you combine them, and then what that gives you is the stonetail fodder. And the reason why you want those is mostly for tier 9 horse mats, and it's really good. So you need about 100 of these and like see, 100 of those plus like 100 of any other of these. So deep blue hoof roots or pure forest breaths. Those are probably going to be the ones you use most. And then you just, after that is when you get your horse skills. Once you get your horse skills and you're ready to upgrade, that's when you get everything. And you go for horse attempts and fail it and then regret losing 200 million and then do it again another like 15, 20 times and then you'll get your tier 9 horse. That's basically what my guildies told me. Failed tier 9 20 times, still don't have it. Regret, do it again. Maybe one day. Basically, it's the same chance of like getting banned. Maybe lower. But yeah, I don't think I'm actively gonna buy tier 9 horse materials unless except for like the 3 millstone that, you know, you use once every time. It's whatever. I wish you could turn in these like multiple times instead of just spamming the R button, doing it every single time. Or she could just be like, hey, I have 18 petals, can you give me 6 of them? That's great. Alright, the moment of truth. 9 fairies. Let's hope for... We want Radiant. Radiants are tier 4s. Everything else is not good. Tier 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Oh my goodness. I think I got like 8 tier 1s and 1 tier 2. What even is this game? RNG. Then you turn it to the other NPC. And then you get sweet honey wine that you shouldn't sell. Yeah, people sell it, but you really shouldn't. Even if you have a maxed out tier 4, you never know what they're going to add in the future. So it's pretty hard to get. You can make it by cooking, but I don't exactly have the materials. Let me see. Top quality cooking. You can get apples and sugar easily. I'm not really sure how to get the exotic herbal wine or top quality cooking wine. Getting beehives is something you have to do hunting for, and that's a tedious thing that no one actually enjoys doing. So that would be your bottleneck. But yeah, overall, I guess that's it for today. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys later.